Hello guys and welcome to Yarelina's Reborn Nursery. Here I am with Mrs. Journey. I'm going to change her and she's laying right there. I'm with curly hair today because I haven't had time to, dress my hair. So here I am. I'm going to talk to you about a topic today and it has to be with manners in the hobby. And we're going to chat about that. So I'm going to flip the camera for you to see Journey before I change her. Okay guys, here she is. She's peacefully sleeping there. My beautiful Journey. I'm going to dress her with a simple romper. But first I'm going to feed her and let's talk a little bit about this topic. Oh, look at her guys. So we're going to change her. I'm going to use a little bit of lubricant for her bottle. This is a sealed bottle because she's not a drinking wet baby, although she's my favorite baby. So I'm going to try for you to see her. There you go. So why I want to talk about manners in the hobby. Well, sometimes I hear people that says, this artist is a little bit too rough, or maybe when the I see artists that make post in their accounts, saying some things like they sound like they are too rough, or they sound that they are not polite. They sound like they are too much. Maybe people think, what does she think she is? Because she's like, you have to do this or that for me to respond a message from you. And why artists are like that? I'm not saying that it's an excuse to be like that. As a small business, I know that the customer service is one of the things that people value the most, and they want to come back to you because of that. I am saying that we see when artists are not polite, but do you see how much that artist has to handle? What amount of messages has that are not polite with her, that people ask questions and demand things that are not like, for example, I received very little messages like that, but I have received when people want to see a baby in your page and they said, it's for sale. Can you say hello first? Can you say hello? My name is blah blah blah. I am looking at your babies. They are beautiful. Do you sell them? I am interested in this particular baby. Do you sell that baby? So it's different when you see a polite person that really show interest, that are specific in what they are thinking, the baby they like, than seeing a person that says, do you sell babies? It's like, who are you? Because I do not know you. When I became a collector, at first I was like them because I wanted to purchase babies. But very, very early in my collecting, I understood that these are one-of-a-kind babies. That maybe you can try to reach the artist and try to have a baby similar to that baby that you're looking. I understood that very, very in the beginning. But I wanted to know the artist. So, for example, I was like, hey, my name is Yarelis. Too much information sometimes. I am from Puerto Rico. I am looking at your babies, and I'm very interested to know which artist painted this baby. Some collectors didn't respond me because they do not know me. So I didn't feel that was fair because I was being sincere and honest, but I understand now that is so many scammers and people that stole pictures, that want to send, to stole information about everything. So now I understand that people is a little bit reluctant to give information, but at the same time I was explaining I am a new collector, I am from Puerto Rico, I am willing to know this or that. I think that even with messages we can be polite, and under the comments of the videos sometimes I see that people post comments like, where you get her from? Hello, I'm a new collector, I am interested to know um which is the artist. I don't know, but doesn't sound polite to be like that when the artist. Sometimes people said when I put in the title, box opening from Cheryl Martin, and people then message me, where you get the baby from? Really? I did a box opening with the artist information. In the title is there. So when they are asking like, oh my gosh, I look at the video, I'm not familiarized with the artist, can you send me more information or her link to her Facebook? That's another thing. But when people says, where you get her from? Really? So you didn't watch the video? What did you did? You mute the video so you didn't hear anything? Do you not watch when I present all her documents? Really? So when I am, for example, I found a wonderful page and I see this collector with the babies, and I'm like, wow, I like this baby. Which is the sculptor? Which is the artist? I do not reach the collector right away. I go picture by picture of that baby, because when we receive a new baby, we usually put the artist, welcome new baby, the artist, and the sculptor. So I look before asking questions, because then I feel I am being stupid, because I am asking questions that are there that you have to look for. So if I do not found anything, then I reach to the person. And the same with the videos. I see a baby and I go back and see the box opening video. It's that easy. You can go back and watch her box opening, because there is link there. So people, sometimes I feel they are like, they want the information right away and they forget to be polite and to have manners. I don't know, the way, the culture can influence that, but I mean, how hard is to say hello, my name is, or if you don't want to say that, my channel name, my account, Instagram is this one, I am a new collector, give me some information, because you're an unknown person. I don't know you. So maybe you know something about me because you watch my videos, but I do not know you. So I need something so I can trust you and I can speak to you. But sometimes when you are rough, because people is like, where you get the baby from? And the title says, that is Cheryl Martin. So really, do you see the box opening? So when I try not to do that. Let's be honest. When people is not polite, it doesn't give me permission to be the same way. So I do not do it because I do not like that. But some artists, some collectors that have a big amount of people like that, messaging them, they can get tired and they can get, get to be a little bit rough with new people, because they have experienced that. So they are not, they are not handling anymore. So when I try to be as polite as I can be, even when I do not have time and I want to make a comment and watch the video and I do not have the time to type a decent message. With everything that I want to say, I do whatever I want to do during the day, and in the night when I'm going to sleep, I go back, rewatch and hear and type again. You know, we are in our rush and busy lives. We understand that. Yeah, I am in a rush and busy life. I have 2 kids. I am a mom. I have a house. I have 3 dogs. I homeschool. And I do a lot of other things. So, yeah, I do not have time neither. So, sometimes I cannot leave a comment. But when I want to make a comment, I try to be polite and to be as decent as I can. So, I'm going to put Journey in the nest and I'm going to change her. It's a very simple romper, and we're going to change her. She is still sleepy, and after that bottle, who is not going to be so sleepy, right? Well, I'm going to do is a little experiment here because I am not good with the shoes. I love sandals more, but I'm going to put this. Is a chickpea, is a brand here. I don't know if you can see there in where you live. It's 0 to 3. It's a romper. It's a muslin romper, and it has ruffles around the thigh area. It's a very white and open in the back, and it has this little ties here, like tied up here style. So it's a very summery outfit, and have this headband is like a light peach. It's the only thing I have near to that color. And I'm going to try to experiment with these socks and these shoes. I don't know if I'm going to look good or not. So I have also these knee highs. So whatever I see that is looking good on her. So as I was saying, it's easy to say these artists, especially when they are very known, very well known, they have a lot of followers. They are a little bit more rough to deal with people. They have a lot of messages. So we have to understand that sometimes people can be like, I don't know, when they contact you on Instagram or Facebook, they are like demanding things like, do you sell this baby? No, it's not for sale. And they start like, but I want that baby. This baby's beautiful. When you're going to sell, like, how I can tell you that I'm not going to sell her because she's from my personal collection? They do not read, because when I visit a new page that I found interesting, I try to be informed. You know, this is an artist or it's just a collector. What kind of babies this person paints versus what she collects. Because sometimes artists collect other artists' work most of the time. And they are collectors and they have their own work, but they collect other work, you know. For example, I do not paint silicones yet. And I'm going to say yet because it's on my plans. But sometimes when people enter my page, and I know that could be confusing for them, because I am saying I am an artist and a collector, and they say these silicone babies, maybe she paint that. But almost always I put that this is from my personal collection, or I put that thank you to her artist, and I tag the artist. So I love it. I love it. Let me see your back, my dear. Oh my goodness, look at that, guys. She looks so cute. She looks so cute. So I try to check before I ask, and people sometimes want the easy way. You know, if you're looking, you're the one that wants the information, at least, you know, make an effort and look for the response that you're looking for by your own effort. Then if you don't find anything, you can ask a friend or you can ask the artist. But it's not the first resource. You have to do your own search and your own, you know, when I saw box openings, and that's how I found this baby's artist. I found a video and I saw that this collector have this beautiful baby made by her artist, that is Cheryl Martin. I don't know, I don't like anything, and I'm going to let her barefoot. So I saw her box opening. I immediately went to her artist page and I began my search. And then when I found the artist, Cheryl Martin, I contacted her, and you know, I told Maria from Bella Bean's Nursery that I found this beautiful baby, my first silicone baby, and she's a dream. And I do it because of her box opening was beautiful. And I thank her because she shared her box opening video with us. So, you know, before I begin bothering people, I try to do my research. And if I have friends in the community, I go to my friends. But people sometimes want the easy way. So tell me in the comments what type of collector you are. You are a polite collector? Do you have manners when you're speaking with new people, or even when you're commenting in the videos? And if you're new, and this is not a rule, but if you're new, humbly you can ask, but be polite and try to listen to the videos. Listen to, sometimes people said, you know, this collector helped me, or this artist is that good. Do your research before, you know, being asking questions right away, because when we are in social media, we have a high volume of messages. So you're not the only one. We are responding messages. And sometimes they write you a couple of times because they want the response very fast too. And I don't know. I am different. I do not like that. I try to be polite, even when the people is, you know, trying to make me feel mad. I try to be polite. So for me, when people is not polite, I feel it's disrespectful. And with the messages, it's a little bit harder to be polite. But emojis are a good source of help when you are messaging, because sometimes it can feel like you're writing something and can translate like a rough message. But if you put emojis, hearts, and happy face, that person can know that you are not doing you know, a rough comment. You are asking a sweet question. So use emojis too. I don't know, I use emojis a lot. If you have not noticed it, because I respond to messages with a lot of emojis. So anyways, let me know in the comments how you think you are doing in that. Do you think you're using your manners? Do you think you have to work on that? Do you think that artists are rough no matter what? Tell me your opinion in the comments, guys. And thank you so much for watching, and see you until the next video. Bye-bye.